Hello and welcome to a quick analyze of Wildstar. Few days ago it went free to play, and since then I have been playing it now and then when I had the time. Initially when the game launched I was playing beta for about few days, but back then my computer couldn't handle it, and then I only recently got a new computer, and now with the free to play transition I wanted to give it a fair chance. One of the things I really like about the game initially is that it has a lot of the good features from the standard successful MMOs, such as World of Warcraft or Rift, but it also brings some new things to it, such as the combat, which is not tap target, since the combat is really fun, and the movement also feels really good in the game. I actually kind of like moving in this game. It sort of feels just fluid, maybe even better than Rift, but not as good as World of Warcraft. One of the things I really like in the game is the jumping. I'm just gonna test it now. So yeah, just gonna jump off here, hope I don't die. Oh, I did. Oh, that's so stupid. But yeah, now I'm just gonna be rest up. So that's pretty cool. And now I can then choose where we'll walk or whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna pay the fine. But yeah, one of the things I really like is the jumping. As you can see now, I want to go up to this big hill up here, the mountain. It's really excellent fun. I don't believe there's any flying at all in the game, but then the jumping is really good, so it doesn't really become that big of an issue. You can kinda jump really far up at ledges. Yeah, it's sort of like that. It's hard to climb really steep elevation, but yeah, I really love the double jump in this game. It's a lot of fun, and that just makes the movement even better. I could also quickly showcase some combat. If I could just find a few mobs. Yeah, there's like 3 over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull a lot of mobs now. It seems easier than when I was playing in beta. I don't know if they nerfed the low level stuff, but it really doesn't feel that hard. So all the blue stuff is what I do, and all the red stuff is what the mobs do. So when I want to just do damage, I just basically see, oh, where's my blue shit, and then I kind of have this blue cone that I aim towards mobs, and that's where I will have my damage happening. And all the red stuff is the things I have to move out from. It's pretty simple, but I'm pretty sure if I was playing in dungeons and whatnot, it would be a little harder. But yeah. Can also quickly showcase some single target DPS here. It's pretty simple. It feels like tap targeting, but it's kind of different still. So it's kind of more fun in a way. And that's kind of important for an MMO game, that the combat is fun and feels fluid. And the combat is definitely fluid in this game. It's not laggy, and it's not really... There's a lot of response to buttons being pushed and whatnot. So that's a really good thing as well about it. And I also have to say that the what's it called? Oh, I forgot where it was. Oh yeah, the action set builder. This is really good. It's kind of like World of Warcraft, where you only have a few abilities that you choose. And yeah, I just kind of like this one. And then they also got this amp stuff that is kind of like Rift's version, where you keep gaining experience points when you're at your max level, but you also keep gaining them while you're leveling, so that's kind of fun. And then you kind of just put points into the different categories. And right now I'm just trying support. Pretty fun actually. But yeah, that's another way to progress once you're max level, I guess. I could go over some quickly things that I don't like about it. First of all, it's a pretty demanding game. If you don't have a pretty good computer, which I didn't before, you can't play this game. It probably requires a GTX 500 series and at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and a generation 3 quad-core CPU Intel, something like that. It's pretty steep. I would say you would probably need about $800 to $1,000 for a PC desktop right now to be able to play it, which is definitely more than World of Warcraft or whatever similar games to it. So yeah, it's pretty demanding to play, which is not gonna be very nice for a lot of people that don't have good computers. And also, I don't like that it's too cartoony. I like cartoony games, that's okay, but this feels almost too cartoony for me. It's kinda ugly. I don't like that. I also don't really like the interface, but the interface can be gotten a lot better with add-ons, and eventually we will get more add-ons in the game. I have already started downloading add-ons before I even played the free-to-play transition, and there is a lot of add-ons to the game, but it's not like World of Warcraft where there is a ton of add-ons. Even Rift has quite a few more add-ons, I think. Uh, the but the standard UI is really bad in Wildstar, just like World of Warcraft. So you definitely need to play it with add-ons, and that's not the case in the game Rift. I can play that game pretty much fine with almost no add-ons. In this game I already needed quite a few add-ons to just feel like I want to even play it, which is really terrible. So yeah, the UI is really bad, the interface is kinda crappy. I don't like the small text and stuff like that. And also I don't really like the menus and whatnot. It just kind of feels bad. But besides that, it's really good. So yeah, those two main points, the computer part and the interface part, is definitely something that drags me down. And then the graphics. But yeah, those three things can be dealt with pretty much. But yeah, it kind of has all the standard things that you can expect from a modern MMO, and that's pretty cool. I could just quickly go and pull huge pull as well.
Object acquired. Cataloging.
Oh, I could actually go kill a rare mob right now. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, the rare mobs in this game, well, they're probably like World of Warcraft. I haven't found anything that was hard to kill yet, but maybe that's just because I'm such a low level. I noticed before I did a 5-man group quest, and I did that with another guy that just happened to be there when I pulled, and it wasn't an issue at all killing that as 2 people when the quest said 5 people, so that was a bit weird. But I think it's just the low levels that are so easy, because you can't really die. I can easily keep pulling mobs and never really feel like I'm dying at all. And what level am I at now? I can't remember my level. Oh yeah, I'm level 10, I can see it there, yeah. Yeah, I'm level 10 now, and I haven't really felt I've been challenged at all.
Kill.
And I kind of felt like it was harder in beta, as I mentioned it before. I think they changed the game a lot since beta for the early on levels to make it more appealing to new players, which is good, because the game is pretty boring, the first 20 levels I've heard. So yeah, if you want to play this game you might be bored in the start, but yeah, they are always patching the game. They have been really active since the free-to-play launch as well, and I think it's a great team behind the game with a lot of experience, and I don't think this game is gonna fail.
Object acquired.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. Oh, now there happen to be more rare spawns just in the really close to me. So let's see. Yeah, there's a ram up here, so I'm just gonna kill this one. Not even sure what level it was. Oh, it was level 8. Okay. So yeah, now you can see some. So you kind of see that there was the red circle there, and I just want to move out of that stuff. And now there's another red circle, and I was stunned there, so I couldn't move out of it. And now I want to avoid this red circle. And that's basically all it is. Avoiding red shit and hit with blue shit. Yeah, it's a bit simplified explanation, but that's really what it is. does have quite a bit of health, but as you can see, it damaged me almost nothing as long as I remember to move out of the red stuff. Which is also really great, because then you're rewarded for playing well if you move. And as you see here, I get quite a few loots from killing this rare, even at a low level, so that's pretty cool. Anywho, I just want to end it here now then, and hope you found this fun and useful, so goodbye.